Across the American skyline, there are things older than roads, older than cities, older than the hands that first carved this continent's borders. Creatures that wait behind tree lines, whispers that crawl through quiet towns, shadows that move even when the wind does not. Tonight, we step into those shadows. Welcome to LycanTales. For generations, Americans have told stories around campfires and crumbling cabins at the edge of highways where the streetlights die. Stories meant to warn us, or stories meant to keep us from discovering truths that we were never meant to know. Tonight, I'll bring you the 10 scariest legends in America, creatures and horrors with sightings, lore, and encounters stretching back centuries. Some you know, some you've heard whispers about, but all of them are watching. Number 10. The Black-Eyed Children. They appear at night, two children, pale, motionless, always asking the same thing. Let us in. Witnesses describe an unnatural stillness, like the air itself refuses to touch them. Their voices monotone, their clothing outdated or dirty. But the eyes are what freeze people in place. Jet black, no pupil, no white, just emptiness. Encounters often happen at doorways, car windows, campgrounds, anywhere a barrier separates you from them, and every story ends the same way. The moment you look directly at their eyes, you feel compelled to obey. Some believe they are demonic, some alien-human hybrids. Others say they're spirits of children who died violently and now seek new hosts to inhabit. What everyone agrees on is simple. If you see black-eyed children, never let them in. Number 9. The Fresno Nightcrawler. Discovered on grainy security footage in Fresno, California, the Nightcrawler is unlike any other cryptid. No face, no arms, no torso. Just two long, ghostly legs walking silently through the dark. The footage shows it moving almost fluidly, like cloth drifting through the wind, but with purposeful, human-like steps. Since the first sighting, more videos have surfaced. Always the same movement, always the same height, 2 to 4 feet tall, and always appearing around areas considered spiritually significant to Native American tribes. Some believe it is a guardian spirit. Others say it is an interdimensional being slipping through the cracks of reality. Whatever it is, it watches, it wanders, and it leaves behind no footprints but the feeling that you've seen something you were not meant to see. Number 8. The Chupacabra. Born in Puerto Rico and spreading across the American Southwest, the Chupacabra is a creature of hunger, a predator that leaves livestock drained of blood with surgical precision. Descriptions vary. Some witnesses describe a reptilian creature with spines running down its back. Others claim it looks more canine, hairless, gray, with red glowing eyes. But the results are always the same. Animals found dead with small puncture marks in the neck, completely exsanguinated, and no tracks nearby. Farmers in Texas, New Mexico, and Arizona have reported feeling watched at night, the silence broken only by the sound of something moving through the brush with uncanny speed. Some blame disease. Some blame coyotes. But the oldest stories say this creature is something designed, or something that escaped. Number 7. The Jersey Devil. The Pine Barrens are nearly 1 million acres of dense, tangled forest, the perfect birthplace for a nightmare. In 1735, a woman known as Mother Leeds gave birth to her 13th child. Legend says the child emerged normal, before transforming into a horned, winged monster that shrieked and shot up the chimney. For centuries, sightings of a kangaroo-like creature with heavy leather wings and glowing eyes have been reported by lumberjacks, soldiers, farmers, and even police officers. Its scream is unmistakable, a high-pitched wail that freezes anyone who hears it. During one infamous week in 1909, the Jersey Devil was seen by hundreds of people across multiple towns, causing mass panic. Today, the Pine Barrens remain quiet, too quiet, and those who wander off the marked trails swear that something hunts between the twisted pines, something that breathes slow and waits. Number 6. The Mothman. In 1966, the people of Point Pleasant, West Virginia began reporting a massive creature with a 10-foot wingspan and glowing red eyes. The Mothman never attacked. But it watched. It perched on rooftops, followed cars, and appeared near the old Silver Bridge, which collapsed only weeks later, killing 46 people. Since then, the Mothman has been spotted just before disasters across the world: Chernobyl, Fukushima, the Mexican swine flu outbreak, and more. Is it a warning? A supernatural omen? Or the cause of the destruction? The truth remains buried with the bodies. Number 5. The Skinwalker. In Navajo lore, a Skinwalker is not simply a shapeshifter. It is a witch who has broken every taboo to gain forbidden power. They take the form of animals: coyotes, wolves, owls, but always wrong. Too tall, too thin, moving in ways no animal should move. Witnesses report hearing their names shouted from the darkness, in the voice of a loved one, or worse, in their own voice. On reservations, skinwalkers are not treated as stories. They are treated as real threats. People sleep with salt lines. They avoid traveling at night. They refuse to whistle after dark, because once a skinwalker knows your name, it never stops coming for you. Number 4. The Goatman. Few creatures inspire fear like the Goatman, a humanoid figure with cloven hooves, twisted horns, and a voice that can mimic anyone. The Goatman haunts bridges, forests, and abandoned structures, especially in Maryland and Texas. Stories describe it stalking groups of teens, imitating their voice to separate them from the group. Others claim it sneaks behind hikers, repeating their own words back at them in a raspy, glitching tone. One infamous account tells of a night when a group of friends watched in horror as one of their companions began acting wrong, repeating questions they'd already answered, lagging behind, staring too long. They only realized the truth when they returned home and found the real friend already there, asleep. So who, or what, walked with them that night? Number 3. The Wendigo. The Wendigo is winter's hunger made flesh. Originally from Algonquin lore, it is described as skeletal, impossibly tall, its heart made of ice, and its desire for human flesh unending. The Wendigo is not just a creature, it is a curse, a punishment for cannibalism, greed, or profound spiritual corruption. It can mimic human voices, it can stalk through blizzards without leaving prints, and it moves faster than the eye can track. Across Canada and the northern United States, cabins have been found abandoned, food still on the table, doors broken inward as if something forced its way inside. The cold does not kill you, the Wendigo does. Number 2. The Alaska Bushman. In the vast wilderness of Alaska, the Bushman is said to be a massive, silent humanoid that abducts people without leaving a trail. Villagers speak of giant footprints appearing in fresh snow, prints that lead into the mountains but never back out. The Bushmen live far from human eyes, in caves and remote valleys, but when they come down, people disappear. Fishermen vanish from their boats, hunters vanish from their campsites, entire families have disappeared without a trace. And the strangest part, locals don't treat the Bushman as a myth, they treat it as a neighbor, a dangerous one. Number 1. The Skin Taker. Some legends hide behind children's stories, and the Skin Taker is one of them. First whispered in the early 1900s and resurfacing in strange puppet shows and lost media sightings, the Skin Taker is described as a tall, skeletal creature wearing a coat made of human skin. Its teeth grind constantly, but not for food, for crafting. Witnesses claim it appears in abandoned factories, tunnels, and old theaters, places where echoes linger. Those who see it rarely remain themselves for long. Some say it steals your skin. Others say it steals something deeper, your identity, your memories, your voice. And every report ends with the same chilling line: the Skin Taker doesn't just take, it replaces. These are the creatures that stalk America's forgotten roads and hollow forests, stories older than history, or warnings we still refuse to understand. Which one haunts you the most? Tell me in the comments below, and join me again for another night of darkness, mystery, and myth. This is LycanTales.